In ancient Rome, medical practitioners held differing opinions on abortion, which were influenced by the context and reasoning behind the procedure. Roman doctors often refused to carry out abortions if a woman sought one for reasons they deemed frivolous, such as to conceal an adulterous affair or to preserve her beauty and figure. These motives were viewed as immoral or superficial by many physicians, who believed that medicine should only serve to protect life and health. However, Roman doctors were far more likely to approve and even recommend an abortion if a woman's life or health was at serious risk. For example, in cases where a woman's womb was too small to carry a baby to full term, or if she suffered from severe medical conditions such as fistulas, infections, or other illnesses, doctors would be inclined to intervene. This approach reflected a more pragmatic side of Roman medicine, preserving the life of the mother when the continuation of a pregnancy was deemed too dangerous. Moving to another part of the ancient world, the Phoenicians, a seafaring people renowned for their trade and influence across the Mediterranean, had a reputation for more fluid views on gender and sexuality. Phoenician men were known for their bisexuality, a practice not only accepted but also integrated into their social and religious lives. Interestingly, they were also believed to be among the first to use makeup, particularly lip coloring, as part of their personal grooming. This reflects the Phoenicians' progressive views on gender presentation and their understanding of beauty that went beyond conventional masculine norms. Now, let's jump forward in time to an event that changed European history forever: the arrival of syphilis. The disease first appeared in Europe in 1494. In the Italian city of Naples. One of the most widely accepted theories is that syphilis was brought to Europe by sailors returning from the Americas after Christopher Columbus expeditions. As the disease spread, panic ensued. There was no known cure at the time, and sufferers were desperate for relief. In 1498, a group of 6 oil sellers in Rome saw an opportunity to exploit the desperate. These unscrupulous vendors convinced people that bathing in oil could cure syphilis. Instead of discarding the oil after use, the sellers deceitfully resold the same contaminated oil to unsuspecting customers. When their scam was uncovered, the punishment was swift and severe. The sellers were publicly beaten for their fraudulent actions, a fitting response in a time when public health was at stake. Lastly, in the chaotic reign of Nero, the infamous Roman emperor, we see an example of his erratic and often shocking behavior. Nero became obsessed with a young boy named Sporus, whom he attempted to transform into a girl through castration. Nero then staged a bizarre mock wedding ceremony, dressing Sporus in a bridal veil and presenting him with a dowry, as if they were truly husband and wife. To the shock and disgust of many in the Roman court, Nero paraded Sporus around his palace as if he were his empress. Some onlookers, in mocking disbelief, quipped that Nero's father should have married someone like Sporus instead. This relationship blurred the lines between gender roles in a way that scandalized Roman society. Yet it was also a glimpse into Nero's twisted interpretation of power and affection. He even took Sporus on public outings, lavishly dressing him in clothes befitting an empress, and openly kissed him in front of the Roman people. This strange and disturbing relationship was just one of many incidents that defined Nero's legacy as a ruler who reveled in excess, scandal, and the abuse of power. These stories offer a window into the complex and sometimes bizarre behaviors of ancient civilizations. Whether through the medical ethics of Rome, the gender fluidity of the Phoenicians, or the medical panic of early Europe, history is filled with lessons and events that still resonate today.